Hello, I'm action movie star Jason Statham.
This bald guy has one of the most familiar faces that you'll see on your screen. No man, I'm not talking about that guy. Hi there, welcome to Top Movies. Today we're gonna pick top 10 Jason Statham films. For this list we will go through best films of this unbeatable British macho.
Oh yeah.
Number 10. Safe. Released in 2012, this is a violently inventive action crime thriller. Story follows Luke Wright, an ex-cop and former cage fighter that tries to protect a gifted young girl whose memory holds a priceless code. Being chased by Russian mafia, Chinese triads and corrupt New York City police, Luke gets in the middle of high-stakes war at the same time facing those who ruined his life. While it's not among his greatest films, Safe is a decent enough action flick for Jason Statham fans. Number 9. The Transporter. Frank Martin is a highly skilled driver known as Transporter, who for the right price will deliver anything, anywhere, no questions asked. One day, he finds out that there is a young Asian girl in his package. As it turns out, she is the kidnapped daughter of dangerous Chinese crime lord. And this is when things get messy. Even though this film doesn't have particularly coherent story, it does have pretty entertaining and well-paced action scenes. Number 8. The Mechanic. Starring Jason Statham and Ben Foster, this action thriller is a remake of 1972 film of the same name. Plot follows Arthur Bishop, a professional assassin that specializes on making his hits look like accidents. He always worked alone, but circumstances make him to mentor Steve, a young and desperate beginner who wants revenge for his father's death. With its enjoyable performances and hyper-violent style, The Mechanic is an efficient thriller that satisfies its audience. Number 7. Crunk. Some guys are just destined to play killers. Set in Los Angeles, plot of this action flick follows a British hitman who finds himself poisoned and will die if his heart rate drops. So the hero will absolutely do any madness just to stay alive and find the man who poisoned him. The Crunk is a fast-paced, adrenaline-packed action spectacle with excessive violence and occasional humor. The film was followed by a sequel named Crunk High Voltage in 2009. Number 6. Hobbs and Shaw. After being a cold-hearted villain in Furious 7 and suddenly turning into a kind baby saver in Fate of the Furious, Deckard Shaw is back, and he has to team up with another bold guy. No, not that guy. What is wrong with you? Deckard Shaw has to team up with lawless operative Luke Hobbs, and together they'll have to face Brixton Lore, a cybernetically enhanced soldier who possesses superhuman strength, a brilliant mind, and a lethal pathogen that could wipe out half of the world's population. It's a fun body comedy with over-the-top action sequences, nice cast, and ridiculously entertaining story. Number 5. Revolver. This 2005 crime thriller might just be one of the most underrated films of its director Guy Ritchie. Plot follows revenge-seeking gambler Jake Green, who has a universal formula that guarantees victory to its user when applied to any game or trick. Film performed poorly at the box office and received negative reviews from critics. Plenty of viewers found it to be incoherent. You see, Revolver is not an ordinary crime thriller and is definitely not for everyone. It has confusing storytelling, extremely complicated premise, and abundance of what may seem to be unnecessary characters. But if you try to watch this film more than once, its strong philosophical undertone might just blow your mind. Number 4. The Italian Job. Starring Mark Wahlberg, Charlize Theron, Edward Norton, and Jason Statham. This 2003 heist action thriller is a remake of 1969 film of the same name. Story follows Charlie Crooker and his team, who after being betrayed and left for dead in Italy, plan an elaborate gold heist against their former ally. It's a smart, exciting, well-paced action comedy that has a good sense of humor and charismatic cast. Number 3. The Bank Job. Another heist thriller which was based on actual robbery that happened in 1971. It centers around self-reformed criminal Terry Leather, who gets an offer from his old friend on a foolproof bank hit. They decide to target a room full of safe deposit boxes worth millions in cash and jewelry, along with a little folder that contains some dirty secrets of a very powerful man. This is a realistic, grounded and suspenseful thriller with great performances and well-written story. Number 2. Snatch. This classic is directed by Guy Ritchie and follows mobsters, violent bookmakers, a Russian arms dealer and the incompetent amateur robbers fight to track down a priceless stolen diamond. Story centers around small-time boxing promoter who finds himself under the thumb of a ruthless and violent gangster. With unique editing style and huge assortment of interesting characters, this is a fast-paced crime comedy that features numerous ironic twists of chance and causality. Before we get to our number 1 film, let's take a look at some honorable mentions.
The stylish house frame furniture and the scarf cushions with matching shark by cover.
Did you understand a single word of what he just said? What's that?
Most important part of the car.
I've swallowed enough microchips and shit them back out again to make a computer. This arm has been ripped off completely and reattached with this fucking arm.
I don't know that that's possible.
Where's that smile? There it is.
You're gonna shoot a baby?
You sick bastard. You're not gonna want to see this.
Next time I'll deflate all your balls, friend.
I need $500,000 to buy me 5 years. Right now, I'm only short $499,500. I like blackjack. Good. Maybe more than I should.
Number 1. Lockstock and Two Smoking Barrels. Released in 1998, this British crime comedy follows Eddie and his friends who after a rigged card game owe a huge amount of money to a local crime boss. With 1 week to pay the debt, 4 friends come up with a plan to rob their neighbors after those guys rob some drug dealers. But things get way too complicated when some very powerful criminals become interested in that haste. This directorial debut of Guy Ritchie gives us his director at his best. With its clever and unique delivery, The Lockstock and Two Smoking Barrels is considered to be a classic, and is the best film on this list in my opinion. Thanks for watching this video. Let me know what is your favorite Jason Statham movie or which one did I miss. Hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you next time. Bye.